and people who have been genuinely fighting for the establishment of War and Economic Crimes Court for so many years.
The things Zanzankawa doing, no. If our young person was doing it, Zanzankawa was going to scare them with cartel that nothing is that. They ain't get nothing inside. No power, no traditional power inside, nothing. Any traditional chief that gets smartphone and roller watch.
So that I beg you, sir.
Right. Any traditional chief, as in the sense of soul and body and traditional chief, that got cell phone, that smartphone, will watch that.
Who has that?
Zanzankawa. That papa is smart and he just using job in his own. That man that I know traditional man. Zanzankawa.
Say they got to get easy over here.
Hey, please, I'm speaking as senator. That man is greedy. He's unprincipled. He using these people in the name of traditional chief. He get no power behind him. He have power behind him. Where Merikawa was going to win. He can't even make a web win in Delta number 2 in Grandmother Canada. He didn't want to make sure we are win.
Wake up for your sleep. My sister, too long. We've been in our sleep.
Okay, so whenever you hear this beat and sound, this African rhythm, you know that, of course, your favorite early morning show, Sky Morning Live, is on your radio. Of course, good morning. Good morning this morning, of course. The voice is still not stays good, but trust me, I know that next week, Monday, the voice will improve. As a matter of fact, it will come back to 8 normal. So good morning and welcome to the program Sky Morning Live on Sky 107.1 FM. And of course, I'm the regular presenter and the producer as well, Julius Bookie. I'm going to be with you from now to 9 o'clock this morning. And so I told you we are trying to rebrand the program. So I promised yesterday that I'm going to try to bring in the guy that sang that song. What do you call it? They're hitting there. There you go. A little more. But I tried to postpone that to Saturday. So we're going to change it small today. 8:15. By the grace of God, hopefully we are going to have in studio Mr. Julius Kuli Konova. Julius Kuli Konova ran as the president. He wanted to be the president of the Treasury of Liberia in 2022. And then after the election, people say he lost the election. And then after that, he and his team ran to the court in Banga City, Bone County. And then the court has finally ruled because he said the election is not a void. In fact, there should be a rerun of the election. So he issued a press statement yesterday. He and I communicated. It's supposed to be on this morning from 8:15 to 9 o'clock. I wish I was happy. But coming up shortly, what I will do is that today is Thursday, so I'll give you time to talk to the president from now to 8:05. Because our VOA is yet to come on because of the weather. Our satellite is facing a bit of problem. That's why of late we don't hear the VOA news. But again, technicians are working around the clock. Really season time, that's where the challenges are. Especially when you are running the kind of institution and the institution. So our technicians are working around the clock in making sure that the VOA is true. But whatever which way, I'll give you the time and space this morning to communicate with the president of Liberia. So what you're going to do is short. You just call me and then call your name and say, good morning, Mr. President, and say what exactly you want to tell him. A lot of things on phone. Maybe you want the president to get something from you. Maybe you want to ask for something. You want to suggest. You want to talk some suggestion as it relates to them. So you can do that. That's coming up shortly. That is after this break. We'll come back, then we'll take your calls on 077-777-107 or 077-221-223. For those of you who are watching us out of our country on our Facebook pages, Sky Communications Liberia, of course, Liberia Public Radio on Facebook, and then on YouTube you can get us on Sky FM TV Liberia and also Liberia Public Radio, and then you can follow us there and call us on the WhatsApp number +231 777 221 Let me take a quick break and be right back. Okay, so welcome back to the show this morning. Yes. Yeah, man. The voice is yet to be clear. But anyway, that's it. But just remember, you know what this guy, Neil Eskelin, said? He's called Neil Eskelin. Neil Eskelin said something about character. And let me just read it quickly. Let me see what I can go to the Facebook pages before. Yes, you can wait there. Let me try to connect my Facebook. Before I go to that quote of today, Neil, let me see something. Okay, so let me see what I can take this break quickly and be right back. Let me take this break, please. Let me take this break.
My sister, too long, we've been in our sleep.
Okay, so welcome back to the show this morning. I'm here to do some adjustment, but that's why I put the break. So, what is this? Neil Eskelin. You know, that guys have a character. Let me read it before we go to the line. He says, something of a character. I thought to read it so you can get it. He said, character is not a commodity that can be purchased. It is built by the decisions you permanently purchase sales on your cars. Strive for a repetition. Strive for a repetition that will cause people to say he means what he says. Oh yes, I love this. I love this by the man Neil Esper. The character is not a commodity you can purchase. It is built by the decisions you permanently chosen on your heart. Strive for a repetition that will chase people, that will cause people to say, quote unquote, he means what he says. I think that's a good one for you to take this morning to build your character. Because I know what sometimes we play our characters in this country. That's why sometimes we hear people say, I took so many years to build my character, they want to take just a second to destroy my character. So a lot of people get angry. When people are playing with their character, want to tarnish their character. So your character matters a lot. Your character builds you. If you don't know, your character will make people to say, look, that guy is what he is. If you have a bad character, well, that's it. Have a good one, fine. But remember, build your character in a way that people will see you and nothing negative will be about you. That's what I can tell you this morning. Anyway, so as I said, we gave you the time and space on a Thursday. We're going to be doing this regularly, by the grace of God. We're going to be doing it regularly to talk to the president this morning, His Excellency. And when you call, please give the president all due respect as a leader. He's a leader. He's a statesman. In fact, he's a father, grandfather, and name the rest. As I said behind this microphone, he's my grandfather. Maybe you don't know. So let me tell you. So when you call, whether you are in an opposition or you are in a what kind of position, please give him that courtesy, respect him, and say, good morning, Mr. President. If you don't do that, I'll cut you off. Talk to the president this morning. Tell him what you want to tell him. What's on your mind? The president will listen to you. Who knows? Anything can happen. So let's hear you. 077-777-107, 077-221-223. We are hoping to have Julius Conover in studio this morning at 8:15. Good morning.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning.
My name is Nathaniel Yossi. I call from District number 9.
So speak to the president and say what you want to tell you.
Good morning, my beloved President Joseph Newman Boakai. I tell God, thank you for your life and pray that you see beyond 2029. As a president, you said you're going to tackle the issue of drugs. But since you suspended the people, we haven't heard from you, and the drugs is taking over our community. Thank you this morning, Mr. President, for listening to me.
Thank you very much.
God bless you way beyond 2029.
I love that. Sweet and short. Good morning, line 2.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name? And then speak to the president and speak to him.
I want to say good morning to Mr. President. I want to say, Mr. President, I do not like you because you came to power the coup choice. You're taking over everybody. I do not like you.
Well, you're lying, eh?
I'm lying for one bit.
You are taking over. Coup you are here for the president to power.
Now coup about the sume. So I do not like you entire officials. I do not like them. I hate them. I hate them seriously.
Okay, that's your opinion. Thank you. Line 2. Good morning.
Good morning, Julius.
Good morning, my good friend and brother Zach Bembo.
Thank you, Julius, for the recognition. And let me say good morning to His Excellency Dr. Joseph Newman Boakai. Mr. President, I want to say thank you for the level of work that you are doing for the people of Liberia. But your coming to power raised the expectation of Liberians. And we pray that you can step up your game and work harder for Liberia so that some of those things we expect you to do can be done. However, Mr. President, the road, this forward road that is leading to McCoffey Hydro around the same beach area is very deplorable. And you told us you will take the issue of roads very seriously. Imagine NSA office is right up there. This is where we have the hydro. This is where we have LWSC plan. And the road is bad at this. We really face problem when we are passing at that same junction. Please, Mr. President, do something about it. That place bad. And lastly, China Union has started operating. They carry iron ore from bomb mines all of the time, but the track is very filthy. I don't think China Union should operate on this type of filthy track. Recently, they are trying to kill people because the track is bushy. So please prevail on them that they can implore people to clean this track so that at least when they are coming from far, or you can see the train. Thank you, Mr. President, for hearing me this morning. And Julius, thank you for putting me in the time.
Thank you. Thank you, Zach Bembo. Sweet and short. That's how we don't want it. You call, speak to the president, and can just put forth your concern. That's it. So we're going to be doing that most often here on Thursdays. Good morning. Let's hear you. 0777-777-107, 0777-221-223 are the numbers you can call to participate this morning. Speak to the president. Of course, just make it sweet and short. There's no less Zach Bimbo and the rest did. They called and they spoke to the president. The other guy said for him, hit the president. Here's the president as official. Well, that's his opinion. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Eli, calling from Father Community.
Eli, let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning to Mr. President Joe Yuma Bwaga. I want to ask Mr. Bwaga why we choosing to go and get forces for Ghana to Liberia when he came to power and saying he come to rescue the Liberian people.
Okay.
This is rescue that he come for.
Okay, that's your question. Thank you.
Yes.
I think that's a question. So the president, if you're listening, you answer that. Thank you very much. Let's go to line 2. Good morning. Okay, that's lines off. That person is off the line. Let's hear you this morning. Speak to the president. This will be every Thursday now. Every Thursday, you have the time to talk to the president. Good morning.
Good morning, Julia Bogie.
Second time around.
Show this morning.
Oh, that's the man, David E. Harris. I passed around your area yesterday. I didn't see you.
This morning. Yeah, thanks. His Excellency, President Joseph Yuma Bwaga. I think, Mr. President, I will hold you responsible for the issue that arises or that arises on that Bourgeois Island road. Because you, is the president, you
is
have
that Bourgeois Island what?
Power. From the Gilbertogo Bridge.
Oh, the road. Okay.
To Freeport.
Okay.
I will hold President Joseph Yuma Bwaga responsible because he has the appointing power to appoint the public works minister to do the needful for the Liberian people. And I think when you appoint the public works minister, he's supposed to ensure that the road is pliable throughout the country and those drainages have free flow throughout the country. But what people going through on our Bourgeois Island is too bad. Very, very bad. I was on a route yesterday. You on the local route, or you going all the way with G. It's very bad. So we are calling on the president to ensure that the public works minister do the needful that will be pliable for the people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's go to line 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Joseph Tove, calling from West North.
Joseph, you have to shake yourself small. You're cracking, but let's hear you. Speak to the president first.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to Mr. President Joe Bwaga. So I'm going to compare for what he has done within the country. You see, there's no country in the United States even to give them a war. President is doing well. So many opportunities come in, but every opportunity people keep criticizing the machine issue. So I want for the people to be patient, things are well. We are all young people, yeah. So thank you very much, Mr. President. Well done.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see what got line 2. There's somebody's there. Okay, nobody's there, but keep calling. 0777-777-107, 0777-221-223. Let's hear you speak to the president this morning. Yes, let's hear you. If you're in the diaspora and watching via our Facebook pages or YouTube channels, you can also call us on the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is +231 777 221 223. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Let's hear you. Speak to the president.
Bluetooth mode. I'm Pastor Marcus Yoga.
Pastor, let's hear you. Talk to the president.
Good morning, Mr. President. I have 2 things to put forward this morning if you give me a chance.
Go on.
The first one is we want to say thank you so much to the president. We need to give him a chance. He's just taking over. There are a lot of things that went bad. We need to be prayerful so that by the grace of God, he will fix everything. And the second part is this rice something in our country. There was something that the late President Doe did. Whenever there was scarcity of rice, he would order the Commerce Ministry to come out in the marketplaces and sell the rice at the price that government needed to be sold. So I think the government Mr. President needs to look in that direction. And then when the government price is being sold, then those that are hacking the price will fall in line. So I just want to advise Mr. President to look in that direction so that the rice problem will go down in our country.
All right. Thank you very much. That's a concern. Thank you. We're still going. 0777-107, 0221-223. Speak to the president. So our numbers are displayed on the screen right now. So if you're watching, you'll see all of our numbers there, the WhatsApp number, the IMO number, the regular call, number, everything is displayed on the screen. So you can maybe out of the country you want to call it, you can call it. But the active WhatsApp number there is +231-777-221-223. Let's hear you. Talk to the president this morning. We've got 3 minutes to now. That's 8 o'clock, sorry. So we're going up to 8:05, 8:06. Good morning. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Chilo. Is that Chilo?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to ask a question to the speaker.
I said speak to the president. I said speak to the president. That's what I'm going to ask the issue.
President, I'm President.
Not sorry.
President Burger morning, yeah. President Burger morning. First thing, I want to ask a question because the role of concern about just now we go 1 or 2 years, they go and they go 4. So still playing different person to do it. So I want to know when and how they do the rule here, and then we still being Burger play new rule.
Okay. So I know you asking that question now. Thank you. What happened, Baka? You asking that question, or I think the same question I want to ask tradition. So they got a tricky guy. I can't listen to that laughing. Anyway, let's go back to line 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
The name is Daniel Zahu, and I join you from Nan Street.
Daniel, let's hear you speak to the president.
Let me say good morning, Mr. President. Mr. President, you and your team say you're killed the registered qualification, but I think it's not true. The reason is that the Eugene Falcona you appointed as LBS the managing director did not go to general education school. So he's a competent for that particular job. It's unfortunate. People say kill all the qualification they are appointing for the places that they didn't went to school for.
But you got on a law in a book that said that before you became the director general for LBS, you be a journalist.
I'm not aware of any law, but I think logically you should go to journalism school with LBS managing director.
Okay, thank you. By the way, it's not managing director. It's Anyway, let's hear you. 0777-107. Speak to the president this morning. Let's go to line 1 and talk to this caller. Good morning.
Matthias, good morning.
This is Julius.
Okay, Julius, good morning.
Let's hear you. What's your name?
This is Poma William, and I join from my district 30 resident people village.
Let's hear you.
Let me say good morning to our President Joseph Nyuma Boakai. Mr. President, what on my heart this morning concerning about our country is the manner and form in which your ever lieutenant that you appointed or that you appointing to a various position, the way they're running this country. You said in your speech there are going to be no business as usual. And for me, I understand that term because no business as usual, it can be in a positive manner, it can be in a negative manner. Today, we see Eugene Falcon, who yesterday, you people cry upon when you are in the CDC, when you are serving as deputy minister at the information ministry, you cry upon Eugene Falcon. And Eugene Falcon say whole lot of things that you people, it was not in your interest, but today you saying at LBS, and then he begin to exhibit the same thing there. Mr. President, the issue of our bosses, the bosses, thank God, I think it was the first time for me to see in that draft for them to bring bosses that they can do it on test draft. Thank God, the 2 bosses you brought yesterday, we saw they were opening the engine at the back to do some mechanical work there. Mr. President, I think the bosses are very good for us in this country. We have our mechanic brother and sister who have in garages, no job there. So I think when the buses continue 100, they can distribute them to the various garages. At least that every month or every week, people can get money, from their, from the.
When you say distributed to garages, when you say what do you mean?
Because the buses just to the bro, less than 1 week. The buses are in garage. So when they bring 300, I think we pay every month will be able to share the buses in the garages.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You saw these buses in garages. The picture circulated on social media. Why is it? That in Morovia, way in Ghana. I don't know where I saw the two buses going in garage so early. Yeah, man. This country. Anyway, that's the beauty of democracy. But let's hear you. 1 minute past 8 o'clock. Once again, we cannot bring in the VOA news. Our satellite is down. Let's go here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Okay. What's your name, bro? Levi, let's hear you.
Yeah, let's see. I want to talk to the president.
Your line is cracking, bro.
Yeah, Mr. President, still for you people up to now, have been giving up for us. What are we the youth? Yeah. So I really want for you to bridge your with the youth. I think your work.
Okay. So that job you want, you qualify to work?
Yeah.
What your credential?
High school graduate.
Oh, you want to go to university? You want to go to school, but you want to work?
I
thought you asked the president, say, Mr. President, give me scholarship to go to university.
Yeah.
Hey, you get from high school. Ask the president to give you scholarship to go to university. Anyway, that's your point. Thank you. Line 1, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
FG Drivers Market.
Let's hear you. Talk to the president.
Okay, thank you this morning. I want to speak to my president. Good morning, Mr. President Joseph Yuma Boakai. I would like to take this time to appreciate you for how well done. We pray that you should continue. The empire of Liberia is for us. That we all pray for good. We all should make sure to rally around you so that you can do more fiber. Thank you very much. I pray for you for long life, your family. And also, brother that instill there, I pray for you, you and your family, to continue to meet our every morning so that we can express ourselves in this manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's hear you. Let me go to Facebook page. I saw someone comment. Okay, John T. Is that Goffley? Goffley said, good morning, Sky FM. Let me talk to this caller quickly. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, calling from
Calling from where? Negro Town?
Congo Town.
Oh, Congo Town. Okay, let's hear your line is cracking. That's why I didn't get you. But let's hear you now. Speak to the president.
Good morning to our president. Regarding for the reference time, things for the machine, and the forces they're about to bring, and also the 3,000 lectures of that coming. So I want to say congrats to you being well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to the Facebook page quickly. John T. Goffley. So good morning, Sky FM. I'm John T. Goffley, following live from Badnerville Junction. Okay, so let me read this one from Ramsey. That's Ramsey Stubborn Few, a regular follower from China, Liberian guy living in China. He said, I'm following from China. Good morning, Mr. President, and good afternoon from my end. Please don't forget about jobs creation, Mr. President. We as citizens need your government to please focus on more job creation. Okay. His point is that the government should create more jobs, and that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Except for the guy that kicked off from West Point. You just got there from high school. I thought you were going to say, Mr. President, after high school, I need a scholarship to go get my first degree, but you said you won't be a high school student and then go to work. Anyway, let's hear you. Let me take about 3 more calls. I'll take a musical break. I'm trying to get to Julius Conoma. He's not answering my call. I don't know why. He and I had a very fruitful discussion yesterday, but I know I'll take a break to call him. But in the meantime, between time, let me just take 2 or 3 more calls. Speak to the president this morning. Tell him exactly what's on your mind this morning. We will do it most often. Sometimes we'll come And then you talk to your lawmakers, in your districts, maybe your senators in your counties as well, so that they will hear you. And there are some things you want to say. But how do you say it? You don't meet them? Now they are big people. They're working with securities around them. Sometimes you go to their houses, you can't even get them because they are now, as they got bodyguards. You call their phones. Sometimes they will not answer you. Sometimes they will block the numbers. Sometimes you call their phone, they will give it to security people to answer before giving it to them. If they're not pleased with the call, they will say things, I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes you call the radio and put for your own suggestion and talk to them, they will hear you. Some kind of way they will hear you, Okay, so let me take a musical break. Yes, let me take a musical break to see what I can get to Julius Corner. He's supposed to be here by now. Let me take the musical break. When I come back, if he's not coming, then we can do different things. A lot of things to do. So let me take this break and be right back.
You say what?
I got you. Brave, I won't go and get copy. Panave, if you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They all up project graphics. Google team on with a guinea, probably more jackale. Slow way, some people go on slow way. Why some people waiting for the V to show face? Let go away for you in rush. If you big so you got tell them I seen. I'm talking with the people asking. Damo in the devil, Ashani, Jalarasi. If you no value with no pricing, yeah. They can see you till you go to my people and 19. So they got me a tie with 18. They watch the late traffic in the whole gym, but don't put it out if she reach 18. I get out. That's why I started with the main and mirror. If you said I've been a people, watch and where, it go, we not it. Brave, I won't go and get copy. Panave, if you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They all up project graphics. Google team up with a guinea, probably more jackale. Slow way, some people go on slow way. Why some people waiting for the V to show face? Let go away for you in rush. If you not the eight, like brother, I admit. You not see that let go away for you in rush. If you not the eight, like brother, I admit.
You say what?
I got you. Brave, I won't go and get copy. Panave, if you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They all up project graphics. Google team on with a guinea, probably more jackale. Slow way, some people go on slow way. Why some people waiting for the V to show face? Let go away for you in rush. If you not the eight, big so you got tell them I seen. I'm talking with the people asking. Damo in the devil, Ashani, Jalarasi. If you no value with no pricing, yeah. They can see you till you go to my people and 19. So they got me a tie with 18. They watch the late traffic in the whole gym, but don't put it out if she reach 18. I get out. That's why I started with the main and mirror. If you said I've been a people, watch and where, it go, we not it. Brave, I won't go and get copy. Panave, if you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They all up project graphics. Google team up with a guinea, probably more jackale. people waiting for TV to show face. Let go away for you in rush. If you have you none it, like brother I am it. I am it. Like brother I am it. I am it. You not see that I am it. If I roll one, you a bliss. In a place, like brother I am it.
I love this song. Liberia is never your mate. Trust me. Liberia will never be your mate and will never be. Yeah, I love this song, man. That's the lady, MC Caro. The song is called Liberia Your Mate. Liberia can be anyone's mate. I'm trying to get to Julius Cornwall. He's not picking my calls after all of the discussions and some of the things he sent me. But whatever which way we are here, we will still continue the program. I don't know why he's not answering my calls. I sent him a message, he's not responding. I had a lengthy discussion yesterday, because of the press conference. So let me just leave it that way. Maybe another time we'll do it, but I don't know. But let me give you this. I want to read something from the Front Page Africa newspaper, and then we talk one or two things, and then we take it from there. I want to be particular on the what is it? I'm coming. What is this? Something. I'm not getting it. Okay. So here it says, okay, let me look here. It should be somewhere around here. Front page, where's the picture? I'm not getting it. Why is it not here? It should be here. It should be here. And it will be here. Okay, let me see what I can take a break. I want to read an article from the Front Page Africa newspaper. Let me take this break.
Let go away for you in rush. If you have you none it, like brother I am it.
You said what?
I got you. Brave, I won't go and get copy. If you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They other pro get draft face.
Okay, so the other pro get draft face. The other pro get draft face. I said something about character, and people thought I was joking. And professionalism is what the hallmark of every group. When you're working, you have to exhibit professionalism, and that's it. So I want to read this. Yesterday, the AFL, the Armed Forces of Liberia, expelled 4 persons from the army. I'm going to read that article. They expelled 4 persons from the army. I listened to one of the head that did it, and I had a conference yesterday. Let me just read it. I don't want to play that. Let me just read this from the Front Page Africa newspaper. And it says, Armed Forces of Liberia discharges 3 active duty personnel for testing positive for what? Cocaine, kuch, and marijuana. Magu? The man not taking in the army. Let me go to page 7. Page 7 is where it is. Yeah, the director me said page 7. Page 7. Where are you? Page 7. Page 7. Page 7. This is page 9. Okay, this is page 7. I got it now. Let me read it quickly. Yo, the people they say the men are go take kush. How many people they go take kush? They go take kush. Okay, I got it before me here now. And so give me a bit of time so that those of you watching, you see the spread of the paper, right? Good. So it says, let me see if I can cut it off. So it says, expelled from the army, Armed Forces of Liberia discharged 3 active duty personnel for testing positive for cocaine, kuch, and marijuana. Amen. Professional people, army people, all our training you went for. Stay your kind of put in cooking, cooking, thing. What a man here so. You'll be wearing on your phone and like that. And say Morovia. Let me read it. It says the Armed Forces of Liberia (AFL) has announced that its high command has discharged 3 personnel from the Armed Forces of Liberia for their involvement with illegal drugs, that is cocaine, kuch, and marijuana. The AFL, in a statement, said the decision is for the quote-unquote good of the service and for conduct not in keeping with the AFL standard and conduct which contravene a constitution of the Republic of Liberia, unquote. The action to expel the officer is in accordance with Section 7 of the National Defense Act of 2018, that's 208, sorry. The discharged personnel include First Lieutenant Abraham Dolo, OF/2017/177, Private First Class PFC Kekula Richford, EN 2015/08/2367, and Private Isa Benete, EN 2022/09/2561. I think the class that they graduated and they want stipulated 22. Okay. It said First Lieutenant Abraham Dolo. The AFL statement discharged Lieutenant Abraham Dolo enlisted as a private in the AFL in 2009. Became a second lieutenant in 2017 and was promoted to first lieutenant in 2020. He was last assigned to the 23rd Infantry Brigade. In February 2024, a 15-year-old boy was shot in the shoulder by a friend at the local drinking spot in the Baptist Seminary in Painesville area using Lieutenant Dolo's firearm. Oh, wow. And so Lieutenant Dolo, okay, they say according to the statement, Lieutenant Dolo admitted to the Liberian National Police and AFL Military Police that he had been intoxicated and left his firearm unattended while using the restroom. A subsequent medical examination tested him positive for marijuana. This rating is not yet too small for me. The statement added that the order to discharge Dolo came from President Joseph Numa Boakai Sr., who is also Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia. Private First Class Kekula Richford discharged. Private First Class Kekula Richford discharged PFC Kekula Richford enlisted in 2015 and was last assigned to the AFL Engineering Battalion in Banga, Ball County. According to the AFL, Richford was found in possession of 32 wraps of kuch drugs in the barracks and later tested positive for marijuana at the 14 Military Hospital. The authority for this administrative discharge is the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Private Isa Ability. Discharged PVT Isa Ability enlisted in October 2022 and was last assigned to the Armed Forces of Liberia Training Command, PVT, Private Ability tested positive for 4 different illegal substances, including cocaine and marijuana. The release said the order to discharge Ability came from the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia. It can be recalled that on June 21st, 2024, Staff Sergeant Mohammed Rogers was also administratively discharged under Section 7.7J of the National Defense Act of 2008. The authority for this administrative discharge is the Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of Liberia. The High Command of the AFL reminds its members of the zero tolerance policy on drug abuse and the importance of discipline, which is fundamental to national duty. Impunity will not be tolerated within our noble institution. The High Command reassures the public of its commitment to maintaining discipline and professionalism as a force for good. Wow. So these 4 guys were tested positive. These 4 guys from the AFL were tested positive. Yeah. Cocaine, coach, and marijuana. Wow. So the AFL have just charged, and in fact, they took everything belonging to them. The first man, the lieutenant colonel, who's supposed to be one of the higher ranking officers. When he got drunk. In fact, he took him drunk as well, and then put alcohol behind it, so you were hacha or chaha. I don't even want to call it. The man was chaha. To the extent that somebody took his gun and shot his own friend. Shot his own friend. And I mean, from where you mean, you know, somebody took a gun from me and shot somebody. Can you imagine that? The AFL. And let me say kudos to the administration of the AFL. Yes, the President Bouaka took decision on that guy, the first lieutenant colonel, because he's the armed for me, he's the commander-in-chief. But the rest of the 3 of them, the chief of staff said no, they had to go. The other guy even carried a kush to the military, to the military base. Just imagine, no, these guys are brave. And know that they get so motivated to do this thing because when they're having that AFL uniform, nobody can search them except for their own people, the MP, they know. But the guy carried the the kush on the military base. AFL man. So that man had about 32, what thing? I mean, 32 of it, 32. I know they are drawn in, how they can call it. What is it, my people? Eh? The man carried it and he was keeping it and taking it small. Maybe I was saying to people there, they have to check, they have to test all of those guys on that barrel there. Maybe that guy was selling it. They say, okay, the man took, they caught the man in possession of 32 wraps of kuch drugs in the barracks and later tested positive for marijuana at the 14 military hospital. So the man had 32 wraps of kuch. Or 32 and a small wrap, 32 wraps of kuch. And then they talking to the military hospital, the man was tested positive of taking in the 2 got opium. The AFL officers there. The AFL officers here. The people are supposed to be protecting our borders. They're supposed to protect us for external forces. They are the one taking cocaine, and marijuana. But thank God that authorities at the AFL, and the Defense Ministry, they were quick to see this thing. But I don't think that's the end. If this guy was having 32 wraps of kuch in the barrel, you people need to do more tests. You people need to do more tests. Apparently, this guy was saying anything to people. I'm just assuming, because they may keep 32 wraps of cocaine, kuch in the barrel without selling it. It's impossible. AFL need to do more tests on the officers there. If this guy can carry 32 wraps of kuch in the barrel, for me, I think this guy was selling it to a mates. So you people need to do more tests there. How dare you do that? And the way the AFL is respected in this country. The AFL is respected. Not just, I'm talking to the AFL now. I'll come to the other security forces. They want that they myself we can mingle, we can meet every day. And I hope that the LMP will take the LMP need to look. Gregory Como, your officers, some of them are very professional, but some of them are not professional. And I will say this. I'll come to that. Yeah, four of the other faces here. Look at the faces. Young men, young guys. The other guys that were even promoted. The first lieutenant. Can you imagine? Promoted. Sometime last week, after work, I walked down Gurley Street. There's a place called Exodus. Friends were there and they called me to, I think it was on a Saturday or so. Sunday. My friends were there and they called me. My American was sitting on there, so I go on bike. When I got there, I saw the AFL man. That guy was pasted drunk. The guy had the whole place disturbed. Yes, I understood that. Yes, the guy that took bottle and knocked the bottle in his head and he got caught on the head. But even as that, you are officer, man. You are officer. You could arrest that guy or call the police, arrest that guy or go to the court, to the police. But that guy be there to head that guy by. The guy took bottles and bust bottles. Everybody there, even the administrator, the heads of the owner of the operators of Exeter were confused. I had to tell the guy there, who's my friend, I said, well, what you do, they got an AFL man. Police can't stop this man. Get on bike or someone of your staff, no, from Exeter to BTC, not far. That's how they made one of your workers to the BTC barrier, and they went there before they could call the police. In fact, the guy beat the guy ahead, he beat that guy, the guy unconscious. I'm telling you something. So say, man, you ever me? You had to come down. Nobody could talk to that guy. That guy listen. Nobody could talk to that guy and he listen. Just imagine. They took the police that came to take that guy that you were beating to because he said the guy wounded him on his face. So apparently wanted to pay there. So he started busting bottle. In fact, he destroyed people's markets there that day. So luckily when the guy went there, the AFL pickup came. When the pickup went there, he had followed the police. So the police from the depot on Central Street. So they went there for him. I don't know what transpired. There. But the point is that when you are a security man, you need to be a disciplined person. That's why I said security comes with discipline. It comes with discipline. Even the police. You will see police people. Hey, man. Look, sometimes we say these things, people think we're lying or we just want to frame things. If some of our wicked people who will just take people picture unknown to them and maybe post it on Facebook or will do it. Sometimes you are sitting at a quiet place. Citizens are sitting somewhere serious and not having fun. You will see officers will go over there with arms, sitting down, drinking alcohol. I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes I'll say, sometimes people personally I walk to the management and say, but this guy not supposed to be in your arm on him and drinking alcohol. You know alcohol does to people? It's a same scenario with this fellow lieutenant that they get dismissed from the AFL. You have your arm, you go get drunk, you put drugs behind you, are hacha. Somebody took your arm from you and shot somebody to death. You see? Man. That'd be fair. You don't do that. No, you don't call him calling me. Brother, I've been calling you in the morning, bro. I don't know what's the issue. Anyway, I start reminding you, call your WhatsApp or your number, you're going, no answer. So you see, and that is not how it's supposed to be. That's why I got a few friends in the security forces that I really admire. I'm not gonna call their names. When they know they want to go and have fun, maybe at an entertainment center, those guys go to work with their bags, back bags. Some of them you don't even know they are officers. Whether from the AFL or the police or whatsoever. You don't even know unless they tell you that we are officers from the AFL, from the police or whatsoever. But you can't even know they are officers. When they are going to work, they carry their back belt and uniforms inside, their arms are all in their bags. When they get there, they dressed. After work, when they leaving work, and maybe they want to say somewhere, they undress themselves, move their uniform on there, wear their mufti, put their arm in a bag, and go and have fun. But that's not the case. Some officers are just, I don't know what to say, careless. They're unprofessional. They will go and sit in the crowd with arm. And the worst thing about it is that they want to showcase their arm. People, they want people to they'll put on a side and put a shirt over it. You kidding me? I cannot sit near somebody that having arm and drinking alcohol. That'd be fair. I can't do that. So the AFL, you did extremely well. And my advice to the AFL is, please, we're begging you. We're begging you. Once that guy was found with 32 wraps of cooch in the barrack, it's not over. Go there and do search. Apparently, that man was saying that thing to his colleagues. It is possible. All that man won't be doing 32 wraps of cooch. He alone. What will he alone do with 32 wraps of cooch? Cujo, the cooch when they DA running behind when they all in the player. And the cooch they finding him at the barracks. Yeah. The cooch that is chasing people all around a DA on their feet, making sure that the young folks leave drugs. And they could they finding in military barracks today. 32 wraps of it. Y'all go by there, y'all go do search. In fact, y'all go test all your officers there. Y'all test them. I challenge you, you don't see so they get your money. Y'all test them, y'all see. When you don't see so your money. Yeah, that's it. That's my press statement here. I'll read the press statement from the I see the in the PE chat room. You see? So the AFL needs to go back. The hierarchy of the AFL needs to go back to that particular barracks where I saw that 32 rounds of kush from that officer to do thorough search, number one. Number two, to test, if possible, all the officers in that barrack. We don't get some people that cheat money. Let me take the musical break and be right back.
You say what?
I got you. Brave, I won't go and get copy. Panave, if you in a play, don't turn it. Claude, my people know in Claude. In Pinze, but you not here, but Ray. They all up project graphics. Google Timo with a guinea, probably more jackale. Slow way, some people go on slow way. Why some people waiting for TV to show face? Let go away for you in rush. If you know big so you got tell them I'm talking with the people asking. Damo in the devil are shining, jealousy. If you know value with no pricing, yeah. They can see you till you go to my people and team. So they got me a tie with a team. They watch the late trafficking, they whole gym, but don't put it out if she reach 18. I get out. That's why I started.
Okay, so welcome back. Of course, the fine song MC Carroll. The song is called La Brother Your Mate. So you see, and it's very important. If you will see kush, cocaine, marijuana in the barracks of AFL, that means that these 4 people you dismissed or you discharged, that they should not be the only ones. You have to go back to find 32 wraps of kush in the barracks. Look, for me, I'm 100% convinced that that guy was selling the kush to his mates. So if you just go back there, do thorough search, and then maybe just do a sampling, take about, if there are 100 persons, take 50% go do tests on them. You'll still get, you'll get more of them. You will get more of them. Trust me. You will get more of them. And that's how our security officers are. Professionalism is something that, look, security come, look, discipline. You will see officers with uniform sitting somewhere drinking alcohol. They don't care. They act as if to say that is not against their ethics. Is that what we want? Yes, I commend the AFL hierarchy, but they still need to do more. Some stay there. Some stay there. There are some that are still there. Goes in there, somebody tell you going, go shoot somebody to death. Because you drank alcohol and you poke drug behind it. So you are hard child. Yeah, so I just spoke with Julius Conover. Yeah, he said he had an emergency. Someone got sick, so I had to go there at the hospital this morning, so he could not make it. Anyway, that's it. We're planning for next week, Nimsik. We're planning for next week. Honestly, I got so disappointed, but you know, that's it. That's it. And that's how it is. Sometimes when you expect another thing, what you don't expect will arise, and then you have to just saving someone's life is very important anyway. So you have to go there to save someone's life. He's currently back home from the hospital. But anyway, my big brother D Kindness Singwe posted something in PEO chat room. Let me see. He said statement by former leaders of the Press Union of Liberia on the resolution of the election dispute, Monrovia, Liberia, June 27, 2024. Let me just read it quickly. Then I'll open the lines and we'll have conversation on our AFL thing, and then we can close it out at 9 o'clock this morning. It said, we have recently emerged from the prolonged legal battle that challenged the foundation of our union. It was a difficult time for our organization that will not be forgotten. We urge all of us to respect the court's decision. Okay? Why the detail of the conflict may not be appropriate to talk about here, we submit that we are all losers. For 19 months, the conflict kept our union virtually shut down and powerless. Moving forward, we must keep our eyes on the issue that triggered the conflict as we now seek to restore the solidarity of the union. We can only achieve this through mutual respect and renewed sense of trust. Together, we will emerge from this battle as a bitter experience stronger than before. And it's a reflection. In the wake of the deadlock over the disputed elections of 19 November 2022, former leaders residing in Monrovia and the United States of America convened in a consultative meeting on 29 November 2023 to consider engaging the conflicting parties in the hope of finding an amicable solution. Before our involvement, it should be noted that there were other mediation efforts from July 3rd to March 9, 2024. We engaged separately with the various parties, including their legal representatives, various committees, and leaders of the Publishers and Reporters associations to understand the vexing issues, especially concerning the membership roster. These meetings were held quietly behind the scenes and for fear of offending the court and further aggravating the matters. Court mandate. I like the way they wrote the press statement. Court mandate. They said on 18 June and the 9th Judiciary Court, Circuit Court, in Bangabong County, set aside a result of the disputed elections. While announcing ruling, the court mandated 7 former leaders of the union and 4 media editors to clean the membership roll and conduct fresh elections within 4 months. Discussions about enlisting the 4 media elders are on the way. Okay? We appreciate the recognition by the court of our elders in managing this crucial transition in the life of the PUL. We see this as an endorsement of our quiet mediation effort. The conduct of new election has always been the overriding consideration in our consultations as articulated in our draft proposal for the resolution of the conflict. We are glad to continue this effort to support the union managed election that is seen by the membership and the public as credible. Okay, let me get as credible. We want to assure the membership of a transparent and fair process. We crave the backing and understanding of the membership to get our union working again, not just for the journalism community, but the public at large. The past is the lesson learned. Let's focus on how to move forward in the interest of the PUL and protection of the civil space. Okay, space. Why is it jumping in there? Okay, let me get it here. Sorry, and the thing is jumping, in the chat room, so people tell me we move. Okay, so I say for us, we are committed to pushing ourselves very hard to that by the end of August. A new leadership will have been elected and inducted. We solicit the full cooperation of all. In the coming days, we will release a roadmap to guide us through this transition. Okay? Thanks to the parties and actors for the deference during the talks. At the same time, we should give credit to the membership for remaining peaceful during this difficult period. Despite the acrimonies, disagreements, we know there are deep wounds left behind, but healing is possible. I like this. In the cause of the union, we remain in solidarity. Sign former leaders, and they got the names here. Long list, about 17 former leaders. Let me try to get their names. Mr. James C. Dennis, founding father and third president, 1968-1980. Mr. Emmanuel Abalo, acting president, 1989-1992. Reverend Sua Dede, president, 1998-2000. Mr. James G. Kiazulu, president, 2000-2002. Ms. Elizabeth Hoff, president, 2004-2006. Mr. Peter Kokwe, 2008-2013, convener. Mr. Charles Coffey, president, 2016-2022. Mr. Malcolm Joseph, vice president, 2002-2004. Mr. Nathan Bengu, vice president, 2006-2008. Mr. Jacob Pally, vice president, 2010. Ms. Melissa Chie Annan, vice president, 2011-2013. Mr. Frank Sinwola, secretary general, 1999 and 2021. Mr. Winston Momo, secretary general, 2002-2004. Mr. Alfonso Zion, secretary general, 2004-2006. Mr. D. Kaine Singbe, secretary general, 2013-2015. Dr. Samuel Y. Johnson, assistant secretary general, 2000-2002. Mr. Henry Flomo, deceased, assistant secretary general, 2006-2008. Wow. Great job by the past or former leaders of the PUL. That's a good one. We want to see the PUL coming back to stability. We want to see the PUL that we knew before, that will stand for the rights of journalists in this country.